When I was 12 years old, my father died suddenly of a brain tumor. In the months following his death, I would have a recurring dream. I'd be stood in a field, at the back of our house, in the early morning. The crawling mist hovering above the grass and trees. In the distance was a figure, indistinct in form, motionless and silent, seemingly unaware of my presence. And I would try to move towards it to get a closer look, but no matter how fast I ran, I never got close enough to see. I called him the monk, because his dark robes and cloak reminded me of a character from a film I'd seen. But then he'd wave, and I'd shout out, "Daddy! My daddy!" And then I'd wake up, and real life had to begin again.
Hey, dweeb.
What's your problem?
I don't have a problem, dweeb. You're the one with the problem.
Leave me alone, Bowden.
Leave me alone, Bowden.
Dennison?
Yes, sir?
Why are you talking in my classroom, when you should be reading?
But sir, it wasn't my...
I don't want to hear it, Mr. Dennison.
I was just...
That's enough, Dennison.
But it's not fair,
Get out of my sight, boy. Go and see Mr. Mackenzie.
See you later, dweeb.
I hated Bowden. I hated school. But most of all, I hated that every conversation I had in that place began with,
"We all know what a difficult time you've been through, Andrew. It's never easy to lose someone you love. Myself and my wife have suffered our own loss recently. Our pet guinea pig, Mr. Snuffles, passed away only last week. But do you see me acting out, or disrupting the day-to-day business of school?
No, sir.
So it's no excuse for subordination.
No, sir.
You're a good kid, Andrew. And I can understand that something like this is bound to have an effect on you. But school is school, and you have to bury whatever it is you're feeling, deep down.
what a dick. I knew he didn't care. What I really objected to was that someone as devoid of emotional intelligence was ever allowed to become headmaster of a school. But when I think about it, I was playing the same game myself, with the only person who could really understand what I was going through: my mom.
Oh, hi, honey. How was school?
Oh, it was great, Mom. Really good.
You didn't have any more trouble with that Bowden kid?
No, Mom. I hardly even saw him.
That's good.
Well, I said I'd play with Tom. Is it okay if I get my bike out?
Yes, of course, darling.
Thanks, Mom.
Andrew,
Yes, Mom?
have you had any more of those dreams recently? The ones with the monk?
No, Mom. They just stopped.
But they hadn't stopped. If anything, they were happening more often. But they weren't scary dreams. I just felt a frustration at not being able to speak to him. But what I didn't realize was that although the monk wasn't there to scare me, That didn't mean he wasn't going to scare some people.